You bet.
On the eve of the Iowa caucuses, Dennis Kucinich is asking some of his supporters to back Barack Obama. Sounds strange? Jordan Lieberman publishes Politics magazine. All right, Jordan, Kucinich pushing Obama. It's all part of this second choice option in Iowa. Can you explain how that works?
Right. It's actually, in some ways, designed to confuse pollsters and people like us. Essentially, what happens is, in the first round of voting, it is a typical vote where people will go to public places and stand in different corners of rooms, libraries, homes, schools, and then what happens is the person chairing the meeting, the caucus chair, will do what's called a viability test, and anyone who receives less than 15% usually of the votes, or the people standing in different corners, can have 30 minutes to reallocate where they are supporting. So in 2004, Dennis Kucinich sent his voters to John Edwards. In 2008, Dennis Kucinich is sending his supporters on the second round, if by chance he doesn't reach 15%, to Barack Obama.
And do the Republicans operate the same way?
Completely differently. The Republicans operate by secret ballot, one round, like most democracies. That's the way they operate. Democrats have a very unique system in Iowa.
All right, now let's explain what happens inside the caucuses in terms of, I just mentioned they're willing to go out and shovel your walk to make sure that you can get there in the first place. Are there things that they can do inside these rooms to try and convince people, hey, vote for us?
It's all about personal relationships. These are very small rooms or areas. We're talking about 100, maybe 20,000 people on the Democratic side, and even less on the Republican side, divided into about 1,780 different locations. So it's very small groups of people who are neighbors. They know each other. Maybe they'll offer to shovel each other's walkways, or walk the dog, cook dinner.
Or just provide really the best coffee in the room, and maybe you'll get the...
possible.
What about the fact that this does not allow for absentee votes? You have to show up. Doesn't that exclude an awful lot of people who physically can't be there?
It's actually, there's quite a few problems with this. Yes, absentee ballots are not allowed. It allows a second round of balloting, which is unique to this. It disallows people who have to work at night at 6:30 p.m. It also allows 17-year-olds to take part if they're 18 to vote in the primary. The most interesting thing about this is that we're only talking about maybe 7% of the entire population of Iowa that are going to be taking part in the caucuses. That's a small fraction of a small state, deciding, so much.
And the last burning question, is it Iowa caucus or caucuses?
Caucuses. There are hundreds, almost 2,000 of them on each side.
All right, Jordan, thank you.
Thank you.
If you're heading to the caucuses in Iowa, we want to see what you're seeing.